Hello everyone, welcome to set 3. This is MBC versus SKT1. SKT1 is in the lead 2-0, having sent in Fantasy and Bisu, which you just can't expect it to go any other way unless there's some kind of Jaehoon or some kind of Bisu, but, you know, Bisu is on their team, or some kind of Neo Boxer, but Neo Boxer is Fantasy, so yeah, unless they're fighting themselves, it looks like it's expected, in my opinion. We have Jaehoon versus Canata. This map is God's Garden. This map is kind of like, I believe the map was Loki, but it was a two-player map. That's what I keep referring it to anyways, because it's got the same tile set and you have the natural in the back of your base. Not quite the same map layout, but you have a natural in the back of your base, and you have the natural in the front of your base. So, and it's a four-player map, so there's a lot of bases. Not to mention the odd expansions here and there randomly throughout the map. So there's a lot of expansions here, and yeah, to be honest with you though, I'm gonna have to give this one to Canata, purely because I'm a fan of old school players, and Canata is definitely an old school player. I'm not sure where the name Canata came from, but I always refer it back to a can of nada, which in my books is a can of kick-ass any day. So yeah, I'm gonna have to give it to him. Jaehoon is a good player though. Don't deny him his skill any day, because he is very good. And there's the mascot. Everybody hates that mascot. I don't understand why. I think he's awesome. If I had him, I would wrestle with him all day. And like, how could you wrestle with something like that and just not giggle and just have such a jolly old time? I mean, look at him. Anyways, we have Canata, the Terran player, in blue at the bottom left, and the bottom right we have Jaehoon as the green Protoss. Before we get into this, there's always this lull. Before we get into this, I want to talk about some of the different casts that are going on right now. I'm doing this cast, and I'm going to do another 4 series of Pro League. I'm going to try to dual cast them with Deja Vu. I'm going to link you to his page. He's a really good caster. We actually did our own cast, and we set up a dual casting page. It's called Deja Frank. If you don't know how to spell it, I'm going to put it in the video description, as well as Deja Vu's own page. Deja Vu does local games, but he does a really good job of it. He plays, and he's a pretty good player, and he's a really good commentator. I really enjoyed commentating with him. We did an epic match, so if you're into epic matches, I suggest you go watch it anyways. I don't know how many people this is going to reach. I mean, I always talk about my Fantastic 44, which cheers to everybody who joined. The Fantastic 33 that made it my now Fantastic 77. Cheers to all you guys, because I could always use the fan base and the people watching. Anyways, back to this game here. It looks like a standard opening coming from Canata, but a 14-12 Nexus. I'm not sure what the count is. People keep calling it different. They keep calling it 12 or 14 Nexus. I call it 12 Nexus. When I do it, it's 12 Nexus. So we're going to call it a 12 Nexus, and now putting up his gateway, and he's scouting in the correct position. So a lot of things going right for Jaehoon right now, especially considering that that Canata has not scouted in the right direction, or any direction for that matter. So it's going to put him in a bit of a advantageous position. And he is mining only one SCV on gas, which usually translates to a fast expansion. So that's actually working in his favor, in Jaehoon's favor also, because 12 or 14 Nexus or 12 Nexus, whatever you guys want to call it, somebody comment and tell me what it is, because I'm killing myself trying to freaking think of it, or trying to mention what it is anyways. But it's gonna 12 Nexus always beats the regular fast expand from the Terran player, unless of course it's also a 14 Nexus or 14 command center. That one I do know is 14. But anyways, the cybernetics core is going up for Jaehoon, and he's gonna be quick teching to who knows what. I have no idea. PvT, you can tech pretty much anything, and you're in a good position. Goddamn frickin' stupid damn frickin' Protoss players. Damn it, beating up on Terran players. But whatever. The fast expansion is going in the back of Terran players' base, which is actually a really good call. This is going to play a little bit into his favor. I mean, I'm sure Jaehoon could suspect something. He saw the one SCV on gas. So he could suspect the fast command center, and he could play accordingly, and he could just expand again, or he could or go for some crazy tech. He could go for Reaver drops. Always deals with the fast expand really nicely, but he's not sure though. So this map is actually a really good thing for this, and again, I want to give props to the map makers as well as for Outsider. I mean, this map, I really like this idea of having the natural in the back of your base. It works well for all players in different situations, except for Protoss, I think. I'm pretty sure it doesn't work for Protoss, which we could always use in the pro gaming scene and on Icy Cup. Frickin' Protoss, frickin' stupid, frickin' shield, stupid, Dragoon range, Z-Lot legs, stupid, frickin'... Anyways, the starport is going up, so we might be seeing a drop or some raids. Raids would be able to take care of Reaver drop if Jaehoon decides to go for that tech. This SCV is not going to get up that ramp. There is a Z-Lot C-blocking him from there. And for those of you who don't know what C-blocking means, it means cock blocking. It's when your buddy comes in the room and you're trying to hit on a girl or like make out with a girl or do something with a girl and hold hands or something like that, and he comes in and he makes the situation awkward and you can't be with the girl. That's what I mean by C-blocking. But in StarCraft, it just means blocking, essentially. But I just like to throw the C in there because I'm a hero. But anyways, the control tower is going down, so we're going to expect to see drops. It could be cloaked raids, but in PvP, I highly doubt it. Jaehoon's looking to take his back expansion now. I think he does now know that it was not a 2-fac option, and he got the forces out in time just in case it was, and a proxy pylon going down here, maybe for spotting. But regardless, he's got a proxy pylon down there. But I think he knows because there hasn't been a push. I think Canata tried to fake it with that siege tank and 3 Marines pushing out. I think he tried to fake a 2-fac push, but it just didn't happen for him, and Jaehoon just knows it. So mines are now up, and mines are going down in the field. He just let that probe go like an extra 100 meters more than he needed to. That was like the Donovan Bailey of probes right there. But both these players playing really standard. To be honest with you, I can't stand this kind of play. It's just really standard and really boring and really all kinds of stuff. And why are there so many pylons going down in the field? I don't understand this. It's just going to die. Maybe he's looking to spot for a dropship, but that one way out in the field, I don't think a dropship is going to go way the hell up there to try to come in and drop on the main base. Oh yeah, the other thing I wanted to comment on, and I'm going to get to that right now because it looks like Canata could line up for this.